what's your take on the markets right now?
Well, it seems like that DO1, his side wallet, he's been selling everything down. So that's kind of my take.
How many coins
It's
are we
funny,
left
like
at?
people are like, "Oh my God, Hex is dying," blah blah blah. When it's really just like this one whale is like selling all his bag, and it's like until you're sure he's gonna stop, I feel like some people, I guess, people who could really push the price up might be waiting to see what this whale is going to do. Because why would you start buying if you know this guy is sitting there with a bunch of coins ready to sell? I feel like this is where most people in crypto don't understand because they're so used to having their coins on centralized exchanges and they're so used to just being at the will of these centralized entities. But here, with Hex, we have it all on chain. We see a estimated future supply because we see when people's stakes end. We can analyze the behavior of people whose stakes are ending. We can theorize whether they're going to sell or restake or whatever. This guy just seems to be selling. I mean, it seems like he wants out in a way. Like I think it looks to me like he might just sell his whole stack. I don't know. I mean, I think he still has some stakes too. We could, but that's the funny thing is we could even look and see what this guy has. Um, So yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of people are freaking out, but to me, it just seems like, oh look, some guy is selling the price down. Um, just normal, whatever.
Yeah. The question is how. The last time I looked, he was at. So your friend SOMMI said he was at 130,000. Do we know how much he's got left?
um, I don't know. We could go check.
Where do we check? Because I normally just go on. I could go on chain, look at the wallet, but it's a little bit complicated now because he sent it to a bunch of wallets. So like you really have
Oh,
to
he's
know what you're
to
doing.
a bunch of different ones.
It's not going straight from the DO1. He sent it out to a bunch of different ones. I guess he didn't want people like us to be looking at it. I mean, if you're a pro, so if you're like Johnny Chaos could literally tell you every single wallet that he has and like how much he has left, but I'm not so good at looking on chain, things like that. But
I thought he'd only sent it to one separate wallet.
he only sent it to one.
Yeah, so he has a side wallet. So here's one of the tweets. I could DM it to you so you can pull it up if you want.
Sure.
And that's the one I was looking at on my channel. Like I was tracking it on some of my videos. So the side wallet is DD1A, and he has 163 million hex worth $3 million left in that wallet.
This is it.
But in that tweet I sent you, you can see his
Is this
he
what
plugged
you're
in his
talking about?
wallet to the to whatever that website is. I forget what that website's called, where you can see like your stakes and mess around with the t-shirt payout and stuff like that.
He's got 63 million left.
It looks like that's what he has staked.
Oh, so how much does he have liquid?
Liquid in his side wallet, he has 163 million. Here, let me. If you look at that tweet, he says like DO1. Oh, stakehex.today is that website, and then the side wallet. If you click on that link in the tweet, I
side wallet.
Yeah, that'll take you to Etherscan.
All right,
to the wallet. I don't know if he sent it to a bunch of different addresses. As far as I knew, he just sent it from DO1 to like this address
right here.
Yeah,
he's got 163 million.
And one thing that's interesting is like he has so much stablecoin. It's like it seems like he's not selling to like, oh, let me cash out or like I need money. It seems like he's selling because he's just like, I don't want to have this coin anymore. So that would, I don't know. I'm assuming that he's probably just going to sell his whole stack, maybe. And it's like, why would you, if you were a whale or someone who wanted to buy Hex, wouldn't you want to just see what this guy's going to do first,
Yeah, but the thing is that someone could beat you to the punch and like, you know what I'm saying? Like someone could really step in with a lot of money and then even if he sells, he'll be buying at a premium. So it's not really that simple.
Yeah, it's not, but I don't know. This guy seems. I'm pretty sure he's the one who's been like hurting the price lately. He's the
Yeah, I
reason
mean,
why.
you got to imagine like every crypto's having these big whales cashing out, but I guess it's not on chain. I mean, they could see who they could see who sends to an exchange. They see like once it's sent to an exchange, but I don't know if there's a way in seeing if they sold or not. Right?
Yeah, I mean, once someone sends their crypto to an exchange, you don't know. It's hard to tell if they're actually selling or like the exchanges all do like wash trading anyway, and have fake volume. So like, it's kind of impossible to know.
Yeah, it's very complicated. I mean, if I were a whale, I'd be just would I just be waiting there? I mean, it is a little bit risky to be waiting there. I might DCA. I think I just DCA. Because also you got to imagine if the price of ETH goes up like crazy, then that'll push up the USD price of Hex, you know. And then even if he starts selling again, you're still buying at a premium because there's the liquidity, there's the Hart's law, right? So if the price of ETH, if it's pooled with ETH, Hex is second biggest pools with Ethereum. So when Ethereum goes up, it pushes the price of Hex up, right? Yeah. So
Are you talking about Hart's
basically,
law?
yeah. So if the Hex price goes up, and
Well, yeah.
this even if this whale cashes out, you're still buying at a premium compared to had you just been accumulating now while this wallet's sitting there liquid.
That's true. I mean, we've seen. I think you're right. I mean, the God Whale has been. He does this like occasional DCA. We've seen. He'll occasionally just like buy a good amount, so he could buy at any moment, and who knows, push the price up pretty high.
Yeah, the problem is it's like you can't really get into his head, so you don't really know what he's thinking. But no,
Yeah.
if he emergency ended so many, he probably wants to sell. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
When was his last sell?
If you scroll down,
It was 1 day ago.
yeah, it looks like he is sending. Oh, excuse me. It looks like he is sending. He just sent 600,000 hex to another wallet. Um, 1 day, 16 hours ago, and then it looks like 1 day, 17 hours ago. I guess this was a swap. Let's see.
Can't. How do I scroll sideways?
Yeah, so his last sell was 1 day, 17 hours ago. If you click on the transaction hash for that, not for that one. This was him sending it to another address, but if you go to the one where he interacted with Uniswap V2,
Which one's that? I don't know. I can't side scroll. I don't know why. Oh, maybe
down there, like there's like 4 ends.
Oh,
and then
there
the
we go.
first one after, yeah, go to the transaction hash.
Okay.
And then you can see like his swaps, basically. I'm not an expert at this stuff.
Yeah. So he swaps.
I think I have a general idea.
He swapped 319,000,
Someone in the chat,
6,349.
and we're doing this wrong. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure these are his swaps,
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Big wallet is selling. That's really what it comes down to. But that's like just part of the market. It's just buying and selling. I don't know why people are freaking out. It's like this didn't happen with Bitcoin when its correction happened. There wasn't any like loss of faith by whales and things like that. Yeah, I don't know. What's your take on DO1?
Like every time Bitcoin crashes, or like Bitcoin loses some of their maxis, I guess, but new ones come in, and it's just the same thing happening now, where like some people are like, I don't know,
New people or new
explore different
money?
things. But then new people come in and they're like, Hex is awesome. And then, the community continues on.
Yeah, it's healthy. It's good to get him out at these prices. Maybe he's just waiting for a little bit of a rip, one of those quick doubles to cash out. I remember when I was up a lot and I was like getting scared. I didn't want to sell it right away. I wanted to wait till the next bounce. I think that's a lot of the way people are thinking. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that's the market. There's buyers and sellers always.